Yeah, we are live! Oh goodness, I need to turn off the secondary sound there. Okay, that would have been a problem in a hurry. Hi! Welcome back to Skies of Arcadia. I am, once again, the Corundum Cat. Thank you for everyone who is with us from the bank. Oh, Tim, good to see you, as always. We are starting off. No more trivia. Not until we get into a dungeon. So I have lots more pirate and nautical lore, which we can dive into. For now, we are in the glowing gas lamp steampunk metropolis of dismal, backbreaking lower city value, to try and get some information about how we might break out of the most heavily secured fortress in the known world. Because we have a whole family and friends that need some rescuing. And Fina, because, you know, we want the party members.
This is the lower city. The people value our force to live in certain areas depending on their status. So this desolate place is where all of us poor people are forced to live.
You know, good to know. Not, like, informative, but I feel for him. This drum is all rusted. The edges are jagged. I probably shouldn't touch it. Really, he should be wearing gloves for all the swinging on ropes that is going on. Okay, we have a dismal bunkhouse. It's not going to stop me from seeing if I can steal anything from the the downtrodden urban poor. Side note and question for consideration: cute thing, little rooster dog. Okay, you know what? Forget saving the family. He's coming home with us, or she. I don't know how to confirm. It's a high-paying skill, especially with poultry.
Those rich nobles, they're so lucky that they get to live in Upper City on the other shore. They get to eat good food, wear nice clothes, live in big houses. Why do I have to be born in this awful place?
Good news, son. You're also going to die here.
Excuse me, but have you seen my husband? He should have been home by now. I wonder where he's wandered off to. I hope he's okay. I told him not to stay out too long.
After dark? Okay, it was established that it is perpetual nightfall due to the thundercloud from the yellow moon, so... do they only run the lamps, like, when it's dark? How deep does this rabbit hole go? Hey, yo, you know about crime?
You know, life here is really hard, and there aren't many pleasantries. I never want to forget how to smile. If you forget how to smile, you'll never have anything to look forward to again.
On a character model which notably is pursed-lipped and not smiling. God, I hope that was intentional. This place is a bit of a... Ah, here we go. Possessions. Mine now. I'm a bad person. Well, air pirate. I guess that was kind of baked into it. Hey, we're actually, you know, we're doing some piracy while we're visiting. If we steal a boat on our way out, we'll be set.
Who are you?
What's this ragamuffin over here? This Dickensian urchin.
You guys look like sailors. Stupid ones at that. Why else would you come all this way to see a dumpling, lower city?
He's pick his nose at me? We'll just...
Well, aren't we a little obnoxious? Kinda reminds me of a particular someone when they were little.
Hey, I wasn't this annoying when I was little. Give me some credit here.
What did you say? You trying to start a fight with me?
We're armed, kid.
The name is Marco. Everybody who is anybody in this town knows who I am.
For such a short kid, you sure know how to talk big. Sorry, boy, but we don't have time to play with little kids right now. Great face.
What did you say? I'll remember this, fools.
Awesome. New villain backstory. The next of the black pirates we've seen on the bounty board. Little Marco here. Once insulted by a blue rogue in his hometown, swore revenge.
You'll regret having made me angry. I'll remember this.
God, I hope he's a boss fight. I'm pulling levers here. Oh, they got a funicular! This ain't so bad. I mean, okay, yeah, it adds to the industrial dystopian feel of the place, but still, funicular. It's a fun elevator and a fun word. Your wife's looking for you. People of this town are forced to do manual labor for practically nothing, and they do it until the day they die. If we tried to resist, the guards would just kill us. I don't know if that's necessarily worse, though. We have no dreams, no hopes. Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. Yeah, actually, I don't think a revolution. Well, okay, that uprising didn't turn out so well in the source material, did it? Spoiler alert: a lot of dead bodies in Langdale. Okay, this is the inn. We need to come back here when we're done with our scouting. So try to remember where that is. Next to the broken, downtrodden old man, and hey, she's got chalk. She's doing all right. Look how this is a precocious child.
They say that in Upper City you can eat as much white bread as you want. I've never eaten white bread, only hard black bread. I hear people never chip their teeth on white bread. I'd like to try it sometime.
Okay, I was not expecting the intercontinuity crossover between Skies of Arcadia and Chainsaw Man, but there we go. It's the simple dreams, First you get the white bread, then you get some jam to put on it. Then you grow chainsaws off of every limb and presumably orifice. Okay, dead end. Camera that is not gonna cooperate with me. That's fine. Doesn't have to. I'm the guest here. We don't have much to look forward to in this city. One of our few pleasures in life is watching shows at the Coliseum. Oh, that's good. They get some like ice dancing. You get some like community theater, some stuff going on. It's minimalist. Sometimes they have criminals fight each other in a duel to the death, or they execute air pirates that dared to resist value. Oh, okay. Well, for some reason, it's comforting seeing someone in a worse position than ourselves. Well, that's funny. I would like to see a Coliseum show involving air pirates. We'll give them a good show. Welcome back to Ladder. It's like we never left. More rusty drums. Oh. Hang on. Whoa, what's this? Secret building? Theft. Oh, delicious. We love the moonberries. How many else have I got? I can probably be a little bit, I got 4 moonberries. What do we got? Anti-magic for Ica. Spirit charge for Drachma. Let's keep Vice moving along. Counter-strike. Rain of Swords. Good skill. We don't have 14 possible focus points at the moment, so kind of unnecessary. Delta Shield. Do I want to split? No. We want to save a couple. We're going to rescue. At least Fina is going to survive because she's not related to the protagonists. Got to save some for her. Ominous manhole cover. Okay. I question how developed of a sewer that you need in a floating continent. It seems like waste management would actually be incredibly simple. If you weren't, necessarily worried about, like, retaining the water involved. Although I guess with, constant thunderstorms, they might need to have really, like, good storm sewers in Valua? I don't know. Anyway, let's head back to the inn. We got some information that there's arena shows. And I'm not sure. I hope that'll be enough to advance the quest, because if not, I really don't know who I need to harangue. That Marco kid, maybe. He seems helpful. I'll swear in revenge on us. He's got gumption.
I'm going to stay the night. It's 80 gold a night.
Well, that's very reasonable. Those aren't even bad at RPG prices. Yeah! I guess we'll stay the night. We got another guy joining us. A big old man. He'll pay for the room.
Better be telling the truth for your own sake. If he doesn't come, I'm knocking on your door.
Okay. Hey, if he doesn't come, then you can kick us out if you want. We'll be heading off to the room now. That should up our swashbuckle rate, and we're making Drachma pay for the room. He worked us like dogs on the way over. We had to lift 2 whole crates.
Oh, I'm so tired. I can barely stand. It's been a long time since I've laid down in a nice warm bed with pillows and blankets.
I'm tired too. It's not like we've had time to relax since we left Pirate Isle.
True, and I don't think I'll be able to sleep right now, even in a real bed. I can't stop thinking about Captain Dine and the others.
I'm sure they're okay. Let's at least try and get some rest while we can. Let's get a free healing in. Don't have to burn those magic drops and, Sacris crystals. Who knows when we'll be able to sleep in real beds again.
That's right. You've been cramped in a hammock in the engine room with a little Jack for quite a few nights now.
I don't mind the lack of space. It's just that the engine is so old, so loud.
Hey, excuse me for having an old ship.
Captain, I didn't expect you back so soon.
You don't like my ship? You can find yourself another one. My ship wasn't meant for anyone but me in the first place.
I didn't mean anything by that. I'm really grateful. Honest. Don't hit me.
You simply taking things well tonight, especially considering that your friends are going to be executed tomorrow.
What?
Tomorrow at dawn, the Colosseum between Lower City and Upper City. They will be executed.
Vice, what should we do? If we don't do something, they'll all be killed.
Well, they're in the Grand Fortress now, so that's suicidal. Let's sneak into the Colosseum. We'll get them out, before they ideally die to the crowd. Tomorrow, we'll sneak into the Colosseum. Dad and the others will definitely be taken there tomorrow morning. We'll rescue them then.
What? You mean you're not going to try and save them right now?
If we start frantically searching everywhere, we'll probably get caught by the Valan guards, and if that happens, we're all dead.
Race is right, but it may be a little ugly at the Colosseum tomorrow. It's our best chance to save them.
Yeah. So tomorrow morning at the Colosseum it is. And now that we sort of have a plan, I feel a little better. I think it'll work. Besides, we have the element of surprise on our side.
So that's our plan. Tomorrow, we break into the Colosseum and rescue everyone.
Huh?
Who's there?
Someone's spying on us. We'll let them get away.
Vice, need a lift?
girl got arms on her. How heavy is that boomerang? She put our boy 15 feet in the air. Don't run, kid. Gotcha. The eavesdropper dropped something in his haste. Oh, hey, Sacred Crystal.
It's now or never.
You're running out of city, kid. By the scruff, like a naughty puppy.
Put me down, you glass-eyed freak.
What the? That kid from this afternoon.
So what's it to you? Put me down now. Well, you didn't have to drop me. Ice, did you catch him?
Oh, he's caught. Yeah, we're.
Oh, it's that annoying kid again. Who are you calling annoying? At least I don't have hair like a scarecrow. Yeah, I heard everything you said. Now, if I was to rat on the guards, you'd all be executed.
Well, that really leaves us no choice. We're gonna have to kill you now, boy.
Well, ominously closing the big metal hand. Drachma knows what's what. Yeah, well, if he wasn't an orphan now, we're gonna wipe out the whole family forward and backwards. Powered by Forsaken Child, indeed.
Wait, Captain,
No, Drachma's got it right.
you're not gonna kill me. Oh, if you're gonna kill me, then kill me. It's not like anyone would care. I don't even think the rats would miss me.
Oh, they'll eat you, son.
I've pretty much given up on life in this dump. If I'm dead, at least I won't have to search the garbage bins for food every night.
Really? Good. And you have no regrets.
He's just a kid. No, I'm with Drachma on this one, right? No loose ends. We pirates. This is how we. Can I just say, Drachma is in town to buy a cannon for the Little Jack. He does not care about the other air pirate. He's not an air pirate. He's a fisherman. He went like ride or die really hard when he got an option to murk a kid. Hey, Marco, that hole in the ground next to you. What is it?
Well, this catacombs under the city. I heard that they've been around since the old world. Now they're just sewers. This is where I live.
Sewers, huh? Well, can you use them to get to the Coliseum?
Yeah, it reaches the Coliseum. Wait a second, you were serious?
Yep. Well, if we take the catacombs to the Coliseum, we can sneak in without worrying about the guards.
What are you, stupid or something? You're gonna get caught. There's no way. Why don't you just give up and go home?
Well, you know what, Drachma? Sorry. Change my mind. Do it. One punch. Can't do that. Blue rogues never give up, especially when their friends are counting on them. Marco, if you ever went sailing and ran into a storm, with the way you're talking, you'd probably just give up.
It's too rough. I shouldn't have gotten on this ship. I want my mom here.
He says to... Oh, God, dude, man. Invoke parents to him. Y'all got family waiting for you, Vice. I don't think he does.
Well, that's what he'd probably say. What? Take that back.
Even if you run into a storm, there's always a way out. No matter how bleak things seem. I've been in really bad situations before, and I always look for a way out. I'm in that kind of situation now, and I'm not giving up.
What are you trying to say?
Captain, Aika, tomorrow we're taking the catacombs to the Coliseum. Since we don't have to go there until tomorrow, we should rest.
Hey, aren't you supposed to kill me now?
You're gonna be at the Coliseum with us tomorrow, too. You said that you've grown tired of living, right? Well, I just want you to see something interesting before you die. You can't be serious. Okay, that is, I think, the preachiest Vice ever gets in the course of being the hero of the game. Like, now we had a plan. With our objective in mind, we hurried back to the inn, crawled into our soft, warm beds, and were fast asleep. Morning came much too soon. The skies were so dark that it felt like the sun had deserted us. Quietly, we all hoped this wasn't an omen.
It all comes down to today. I hope we can save them.
Let's go to the entrance to the catacombs and get to the Colosseum. Either we all go home, none of us go. And again, Drachma's just like, yeah, sure, I'm into it. That's the dead end. Back across town, down, be another ladder. This is much easier than just jumping across rooftops to get here. I'll do that now. If the old man can't hack it, too bad. The Saba, I get it. He bores easily, sure, and it's not like the Little Jack has a rec room, but in between sky fishing, but like, again, he's just here to go shopping. And it's like, heck no, I'll commit capital crimes. I'll become an enemy of the state. Screw these guys. Which, don't get me wrong, Valis sucks. They employ Alfonso. Can you imagine if Drachma whittled? Just like industrial power saw in his good hand, and while holding the wood blank with the mechanical, he would do great work. What do we got? Psyrats. Tissy rats? Psyrats. Alpha Storm. Also, oh, they're terrible. They make ooh noises. Perennially glad there is no friendly fire. Well, there's usually no friendly fire. Oh, it's got cute droopy ears! And command of elemental power. I mean, okay, sure. Yellow. Oh, well, you know what? My sarcasm aside, this is a thing in the setting. Valua is under the yellow moon. So in addition to having like electricity power in the city from all of the yellow moonstones that they get, the wildlife is adapted to be like lightning elemental, because that is how nature works in this setting. Also, there's a situation going on here. One, I love the light fixtures, sort of like Baroque, not quite Art Deco, but like little Gothic, like bat wings on the lights is awesome. But what is this like lime Kool-Aid situation that's going on down here? And why are we walking in it? Oh, I'm unhappy with this jailbreak. Oh, good. Literal filth. Oh, rocks. Okay, that's what that's what I'm going to tell myself. Those are rocks from the canyon wall. God burn the boots. Oh, so now it generates a walkway for us. That's pleasant. What in the... I'm sorry, I wasn't aware we were playing Half-Life. Hey, yo, you boys are seeing this, right? We got parasitic Gribblies puppeting men, and they're called Mind Stealers. The solution is fire. Good lord. Oh, good, it gets worse. You know, what happens this year stays in this... I'm not gonna lie, like... We were up in Lower City Valley, and people were complaining because, like, they're eating stale bread, and they don't have a lot of prospects, and public executions is the closest thing they have to fun around here. Why did no one mention the parasitic mind-stealing Gribbly monsters living directly under their feet? It feels like this is the sort of... Like, you want to complain about how bad the lower city is? You've got this to deal with.
Is it over already?
You know, Marco's like, oh yeah, I have to sleep down in the catacombs, and you know, woe is me. Yeah, woe is you, kid. There's mind stealers. You point this stuff out. Goodness. Oh, that's a lot of blank space. We're gonna be down here for a little while. Okay, once I get a little bit better handle on where I'm going, I do have some more of the trivia prepared in the Corundum classroom. But for now, let's see where this terrible flood... Yeah, Marco just lives down here. He just lives down here. Doesn't care about the Mind Stealers. He's like, oh yeah, that's just a thing that happens. Bugs puppet your whole body. Wear you as a skin suit. Okay, we're gonna see. Let's see how red does. There is a system of like elemental strength and weakness for physical attacks, where some colors are better against specific kinds of enemies. And I'm going to be 100% honest. I do not recall any of what that is. At some point, I should probably research that. But there's a decent amount of trial and error. Not helping the matter is that Drachma just hits harder than everyone else because he's got 5 levels on the rest of the party. Oh, good. Poison oh! and then the poison on top of it. How is Marco alive? Aika, keep the flames coming, please. Yeah. Also, this is why I did not necessarily pick up her second offensive super move, because like it does more damage, but I kind of want her opening with Alpha Storm just every time, and I'm never gonna bank the spirit for it. Okay, well, once again, we're gonna do a little bit of healing. I'm glad I purchased some more magic droplets before coming down here. because yeah, that poison explosion, that was just half of Vice's health. I've already forgotten how I opened the... Okay, yeah, there's... You know what, we're going to keep the map open on this, because I'm going to get turned around really easily. Ica, kill all three of the cute things. Drachma and Vice, put the poor tortured soul being, you know, puppeted out of his misery.
That was easy.
Okay, and a plane hit from Vice on the Mind Stealer is 114 when using the red weapon element. So we'll try changing that next round, and or the next time there's a Mind Stealer, and we'll compare and contrast and see if we do better than 114. Also, this got ominous. All right, this goes back down. Woo! Treasure. Does this game have mimics? I don't remember if this game has trust. No! It has the Zilvan Bane! Okay, there aren't mimics. There are little chest goblins. I don't think there are any in Valua, though. I think it's still too soon. Oh, okay. We're going to try purple, and we'll see if that does better. I could destroy everything in that general direction. Really spread out here. What is this chupacabra? That's gone, that's what it is. Okay, 92. Objectively worse on purple. So red is better than purple against these critters. Just for the science? Or 95. Okay, 95. Also not good. Yeah, red looks like it's the way. Well, we'll double check with green, but it looks like red is the way to go. In the meantime, money! Ooh, a Pyre box. Good. I like that, I like that. And Curia crystals. Okay, with all the poison down here, that is a really excellent little treasure room. The little doggo. I don't want to hurt the little doggo, but I have to. Or, I mean, Ica will hurt the little doggo because she, you know, she just opens with fire. I don't care about those, like, fluffy, like, bunny lumpkin things, whatever. Bunny pigs, don't care for them. Don't care for them. Lizard doggo, he's friendly. What? Oh, right. We're, yeah, as a quick reminder, despite the fact that we are in an underground catacomb, we are just floating in space. I hope no one suffers from vertigo. Pirates probably don't. Hopefully the audience doesn't. I'm waiting for a quick time event with this falling behind me, but alas. Well, what am I saying alas? No, this predates all that nonsense. Okay, this looks like progress. Do I want to loop back and check that other hallway, having to pay the combat tax on the way there? We'll see. I'll think about it. We're going to finish that science. How does green stack up? Yeah, yo, Sub, I was just saying that before heading down here, like, waste management is really easy when you're in the sky, and you objectively don't care about anything underneath your island. Just pipes. Okay, and green is 105, so better, but red is still the best. Oh, the shambling. I don't like it. Really drawing out that attack. Good try, though. Okay, well, going back to red, since that seems to be the damage. We'll let Ike put the poor little Krill Hound out of his misery. And the melee line will will let Ica get mine stolen. Well, there's a solution for that. Dodge this, as they say. Yeah, I'm a little concerned that we're not finding just, like, the bug version of the Mind Stealers, like, without a tortured human carcass being puppeted. Because, like, I kind of want to know where they come from. Like, you know, in hopes of avoiding them. Oh, that's an, okay, that is a boss fight stairway if ever there was one. It has been so long since I've played this game, I genuinely don't recall what is, like, down those other tunnels. I think I'm going to risk the random encounters. I kind of want to find out, make sure I'm not leaving stuff. Because you definitely don't get to come back here. We are going to be very wanted in Valua after this. So let's check out that side tunnel, come back down here across the broken floor. And then we'll see about rescuing our friends. And family. In the meantime, from the pile of submitted nautical and piracy questions for the lecture portion, the first topic, while we've got some dungeon time here, is all boat-based crime piracy? I like the phrasing of boat crime. I would say that anyone who has played EVE Online knows that there's an awful lot of boat crime. Not all of it is piracy. This is true in the real world as well. Piracy, by the modern definition, is when a third party steals, you know, a ship or its cargo or its crew. Kidnapping people at sea is also piracy, if not usually what people think of as being piracy. So, that is piracy is the big ticket one. It's the one that gets all the press. It is not the only boat crime in that same kind of modus. When a third party steals your boat, that is piracy. When the crew serving on a ship steal their own ship or its cargo, that is the specific crime of mutiny.
We did it!
And notably, like in famous cases of mutiny, the perpetrators are prosecuted as mutineers, not as pirates. This tends to be a cold comfort, because I assure you the punishment is the same. If anything, mutiny cases and mutiny trials tend to be worse for the defendants, because, you know, oh, okay, heavy armor, love it. But yeah, with piracy, you can, and an assassin's blade. Let's check that out. But no, with piracy, you can occasionally claim that you were like forced by pirates to engage in piracy. You know, they said you're joining or we're killing you. That defense did not work a whole lot. Ooh, that's a nice upgrade. But you could at least try that defense. With mutiny, like that's on you. Like you kind of did that yourself. So who's got that heavy armor? So that just yeah, that just gives us a bunch of defense and magicka defense with no downside. So that protagonist tax that goes on device, and Drachma's here in his shirt. How is Drachma's shirt? It is vaguely better, about on par with a sailor uniform. That's fine. Okay. Well, this was a good detour. This is why we wanted to check this out. No. Anyway, so there's piracy, someone else's boat, mutiny, the crew stealing their own boat, and the third option, which is very rarely covered in media, is the crime of barratry. Barratry. That is when the captain and officers of a vessel steal the vessel from its rightful owners, or improperly hazard a ship under their command to steal its cargo. If an unscrupulous captain of like a cargo ship willingly runs it aground to illegally salvage its contents because oh no, it was a tragic accident. That is the crime of barratry. Of boat crimes, barratry is the one that is least often provable in nautical courts. One, there are not simply that many cases of the captain and officers stealing a ship, right? You need the sailors and crew to operate the vessel, so it simply doesn't come up all that often. But as for the improperly hazarding for cargo theft, that has come up in Admiralty cases, even some United States Supreme Court cases, while we were still catching up with Admiralty law in the 1800s, where I forget the name of the case, but it was the ruling came down that simply being a bad captain, like being lousy at your job and running a ship aground, and then working to salvage the cargo is not barratry if you're just incompetent. It has to be done with malice to count. Related to barratry from the other direction. This is not really a thing anymore, but was the colloquially called the crime of dousing or wrecking. And that is if you were on the shore in a coastal community, or God forbid, a lighthouse keeper doing this, specifically turning off the light in your lighthouse or dousing a navigational fire with the intent of using that to lure ships onto the rocks, so that they wouldn't know where they were, wouldn't know there was land, and hope that they run aground to loot the wreck. I don't know of any court cases where that was proven to be like an actual thing that was done with malicious intent, but it is apocryphally something that like 90% of all Welshmen living in coastal areas and about 70% of all Irishmen are guilty of in their family history. Not saying those numbers are correct, but that tends to be the stories about it. Free Moonberry. illegal salvage is my favorite nautical crime. I think I think I prefer smuggling. Just the good, honest avoidance of import tax. Because it's nautical Smokey and the Bandit, and I'm here for it. But illegal salvage is certainly a bit glitzier. Amusingly, one of the few times in history that actual piracy involved copious amounts of gold was the overlap, and I forget which captain, I'll have to double check this, but it was a pirate captain who ended up attacking an illegal salvage operation. Like a bunch of islanders, Carib, I assume, were running illegal salvage on a Spanish treasure ship that had foundered. And one of those few cases where this is actually a boat that had a bunch of gold on it, well, gold or silver from the New World, I suppose. There was the islanders doing illegal salvage, and then pirates attacked the illegal salvagers to steal their illegal salvage. And what? Okay, Dark Souls, surprising crossover. What is... I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, it's like... Oh, no, it's a big version of those, little, like pig bunny things, just worse. Maybe it's friendly. Oh, I hate it. Bligok. Oh, Bligok? Bligok. It makes me go bleh. And I wish I had a Glock. Does that count? Cool. Well, let's see how bad it is. Like, maybe get a little bit of focus. Get your head in the game. Pigtails off on your sides. Well, I don't know what sadblobfish.jpg is going to be. Yeah, but I'm not in position to be able to check it at the moment. It better be safe for work. This is a family-friendly broadcast, as far as anyone knows. I don't know if it... Is it going to hit us with magic? I don't know. Actually, let's go back. Speaking of magic, how much does increment cost? You know what? Yeah, okay. Hang on. All right, the numbers probably work out. We'll have Vice Focus. We'll have Ica buff Captain Drachma. We'll have Captain Drachma focus, and then next round he should be able to break out the big guns. The big guns being what we call his arms, because, man, they're bigger than Vice's torso. Even sounds grizzled. Oh. Drachma too cool to be poisoned. Oh, that is disgusting, man. That was so juicy. Ugh. Items. Okay. I should heal, but we can take one more of those. Let's stack. We can stack a little damage. Ike can start on some healing, get us some Sacred Crystals going. Probably start with herself. She's lowest. Drachma. Show him the business.
Let's try this.
Here goes.
Oh, a little chunk from Pyri, that's alright. No brakes! Another little magic crystal from Ica for Vice this time. Captain keeps swinging.
Let's try this.
Why would you... Tim, why would you want a 3D model? It's horrid. The ridges, the fluting down its back, it's... God, I got that thing where I don't like when there are lots of holes in the thing. It means I can't read, like, Jinjo Ita manga ever. Give her the pirate box. Bring the tackle again.
Let's try this.
That's what I like. Play that music. Oh god, I didn't catch last time. There's even sound when it does that. The gurgling. Oh. Yeah, no. Remember that, you know, Grandfather Nurgle loves you, even if you look like this thing. Oh.
Let's try this.
But we're gonna keep our health up. We'll give them some Cutlass Fury next time. Oh man, I should have had Drachma on red when he was attacking. That would have taken him out in 2. Yeah, red is just the way to go for damage in this zone. Oh, juicy counterattack. I love that. Yeah, no, look, I respect Grandfather Nurgle. I don't want to run into him in a dank basement catacomb is all I'm saying. With bits of previous adventurers visible in its semi-translucent belly. But no, from the first episode we established that Alfonso was a Skaven. In that he has all of the characteristics of one, just with better fashion sense. So yeah, now we got Grandpa Nurgle here. You know, appropriate, because we're heading up into Corntown, going into the Coliseum. Got some levels out of these sewers, I like that. A Vidal Seed. I think that's a permanent stat increasing item? And because, okay, one of the things I do recall, I know I'm going away from the ladder, it tosses us directly into another boss fight, or a sequence of fights and then an automatic boss when we go up into the Coliseum. So let's heal ourselves up. Well, save and then heal ourselves up. Just in case things get away from me, I don't want to have to deal with, you know, a beast of Nurgle again. I've been playing enough Darktide. I'm dealing with those things 3 times a week. Note to self, restock on Sacred Crystals. Vice probably isn't using too much magic. 2 points is fine for him. We are now Vice the Competent on our Swashbuckler rating. That almost feels kind of backhanded. Like, if that's the best they can say about it. It's like, oh, he was competent. Again, you know, I've got to talk to Marco when we leave this place. Like, did you fail to mention there was an Eldritch beast digesting everyone you knew? It's like the guy in the bathroom in Pulp Fiction. Like, he had a hand cannon. this slip your mind? Looks like this ladder leads straight up into the Coliseum. Going. We breaking in. Nice establishment shot of the Yellow Moon. Is that guy just 14 feet tall? Is that just a thing? Obviously, he's the Lord Humongous.
And now, we present the executions of the notorious air pirate, Dine and his treacherous band of blue rogues. Their crimes include attacking Imperial airships and stealing precious cargo. The price of stealing from Valois is high. Just walk away, and Dine and his pitiful band will pay with their heads.
Hey, yo, Marco, you like decapitation, son?
Looks like he gave up after all. I knew it.
Surprise Pikachu face, Marco edition. Oh, that's why the critter was so fat. It's eating everyone they execute in the Coliseum. Nice. Hurry! Run for the opening in the floor! Watch out for the bugs, they puppet you.
Hi, everyone. I missed you guys. We're here to rescue you. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, the crowd is just going wild, right? And now we have this guy to deal with.
How very bold of you. You have deprived the audience from witnessing the deaths of a notorious band of air pirates. Now they will witness your execution.
I don't know why you're all upset. The audience already got to watch us free our friends and trash your guards. Now they get to watch us beat the snot out of you. What more could they want? By the way, the name's Vice, the Competent. We're still workshopping that last part. We'll get there. Who are these? Oh, spell ward. Oh, well, okay. What does Shadowrun teach us about spellcasters in group fights? Actually, I don't know what spell wardens do. Let's try Delta Shield. If they try to buff him, it ain't gonna work.
Delta Shield!
Oh, those guys aren't so tough. 153 took him most of the way down. Alright, well, let's geek the other warden, and then we'll... I don't think there'll be additional ads. Oh. Okay, he dodged by jumping 6 feet vertically, unaided, with his little pogo stick staff. I'm beginning. You know what? I can't even be angry that he survived. Oh wait, he can do it too. Don't tackle Drachma. No, man. You don't want to. You don't. All right. They caught me. They caught me talking. Okay. Well, ad gone. Healing. I forget if Sacris is. I think it's just better than Sacri. It's 1,000 instead of 500. So let's keep Vice up because I'm very short on resurrection abilities. And We're gonna save the tackle until after we can buff the old man, just for maximum oomph. So for now, let's double up. Let's make sure the warden goes down, and if Vice kills him, he'll hit the boss. Yeah, he got that. He got that big like spiked shield worked into his pauldron. That's rad. I don't like this at all. Okay, actually, you know what? Keep doing that. Don't tackle anybody. All right, let's boost Drachma. Let's heal Drachma. And, I mean, I hope Vice with the magic goes first, otherwise this would be a bit silly, but,
Let's try this.
don't always get to choose the activation order. Yes, okay, cool. Vice gets the buff off. Then we're going to show this guy how we do it, you know, uptown, Blue Rogue style. Honestly, anything he does that isn't the tackle, I'm kind of okay with. We are right back on the clock. How's your health bar? Aika needs a little juice for herself. And we're going to keep pummeling this biggin.
Let's try this.
For those of you just watching, not with the controller, it's hard for me to overstate how satisfying. Okay, he was defending this round because yeah, that's right. Yeah, didn't hardly do nothing. But no, it's hard to overstate how satisfying it is when the heroic music kicks in the boss fight. Just that instant, like, oh yeah, no, we're back, we're doing it. It's always very rewarding. And if he makes it through the Cutlass Fury, we'll get him some fire, Scarecrow. Just contemptuous, just the backhand with the hook. Ooh, nice pile of gold. It's more than we got for Baltor in the last episode. Actually, we haven't turned in his bounty yet. Oh, we still gotta claim that. Oh, we got cash waiting for us. Oh, an Electri box, nice. A little more free tax dollars. Confetti. Oh, take a bow. Muggin for the crowd, jumps down the hole. Hey, yo, this is why we swashbuckles. And now we need to flee the city lake as quickly as possible because, you know, we just embarrassed Valua on their home territory and interfered with agents of the state. Marco has conveniently opened up a secret wall here.
You really did it. You rescued your friends. I can't believe it. You really are something.
Marco, what are you doing here?
I told you before, right? I live here. I know everything about these sewers. I choose not to tell you about the monsters and the Nurgle thing because, you know what? This wall was built by its secret door. I took your friends into the secret room just behind me.
Okay, that's rad. Hey, Marco, we're gonna steal your worldly possessions. You okay with that, boyo? He's fine. Ah, there's some good Sacri crystals. Okay, we need those. Yo, what up, crew? Oh, they're moving us. They put on some sort of rail car. Never seen anything like that before in my whole life. They got these metal boxes all lined up one after the other, like some big long bug. This one's a strange way to get places. We've discovered trains. Much like tech row billionaires, we keep reinventing them. You were a little late, Vice. If you were any later, I'd be a whole head shorter right now. I always knew you were tough, but breaking into a public execution and freeing all of us. And I think you're crazy, too. And she thanks Dad. Well, what can I say? I'm not ready to take over as head of the Dane family just yet. Can't help but notice we're missing a waif. Do you have a waif anywhere, Pops? Wait a minute. Where's Fina? Fina? Well, when they captured us Pirate Isle, they took her somewhere else. I have heard some soldiers talking about her. Sounded like she was taken to the Valuan Imperial Palace.
What? Why was she taken to the palace?
It appears that the Empress herself wanted to meet Fina. I got a feeling that there's more to that girl than meets the eye. She knows something important enough to have Valua after her. Fina. Nice. What are you gonna do? I mean, easy. Too bad, right? I guess we saved her once on Alfonso's ship. I mean, everybody gets one. It's like we have to go save Fina. Of course, we have to go save Fina. The guards are scattered. The whole island is in chaos. It'll be dangerous, but it looks like now is our best chance to strike. Here, take this with you, Vice. It's a little early to be giving this to you, but considering the circumstances, I'll make an exception. Oh, it's your yellow moonstone. Thanks, Dad. Use it with your weapons, they'll take on the prop. Yeah, we know!
Hey, you'll take all the air pirates back to Little Jack. We'll be waiting for you. You need to be at Little Jack when they open the gates.
Uh-huh.
I know. When the gates open, it's our only chance to escape.
First, you want to go to Upper City. You might be able to sneak aboard a rail car that's on its way to the palace.
I see. Upper City, huh? Marco, how do I get to Upper City from here?
Go down that tunnel over there. You'll reach Upper City. But there are tons of guards in Upper City. You shouldn't go. It's too dangerous.
I'm ready for anything, Marco. In the midst of the storm, I can see the one path that will get us out of Avila. Got to try. Let's go, Aika. We gotta save Fina. Drachma has left the party again. Received the Yellow Moonstone. Yeah, the very like cartoonish sort of like the emotes are not complicated or they're not complex. Obviously, they're working with the engine they have, but it's just enough. Like it almost reminds me of kind of like a kabuki sort of feeling where there's not a lot of options to the masks, but they're very expressive, very straightforward. You know exactly what is happening in that character's mind every time. It's efficient. I like it. I'm occasionally caught up by the, there'll be like a yeah or let's go or serve some right. The one or two like voice acted parts from the very minimal disk space saving minor voice acting. That's always like a little like, oh yeah, that's the thing that's happening, and I often forget about it until it crops up.
Here goes!
Yes, and they're super charming, which is the important part. Also, this is the downside of Drachma leaving the party, as he is wont to do. We're down to just Vice and Aika. So you'll note that with Drachma in the party, we were starting with 4 focus, which is enough to use Alpha Storm with Aika. With only the 2 party members, we only have 3 focus per round, so we can start with 3, which means we don't get to just, control, select all, delete the Gribblies in the first round. we have to wait at least until the 2nd. For anyone wondering, what's a gribbly? You know a gribbly when you see it.
Back on! Alpha Star!
Also, kill the little bunny pig with extreme prejudice, because, like, we've seen what they grow up into. Ooh, another pirate box, delicious. That's a wall. To heck with this, I'm going to Boca. Pyrite box!
Let's try this!
Lizard Doggo, I just healed.
Here goes.
Doing me dirty over here. Then perish. Easy come, easy go with that healing crystal, alright. Yeah, she's still got some magic. Got that blood back inside where it belongs. Oh, good. Help, it's again. Yeah, you know what? I'm shameless. I'm gonna keep doing this until they stop surrounding me. There is remorse, and there is Vice of the Blue Rogues, and never the twain shall meet. We are... It is Crit City. I don't remember this being quite so intense, but I guess that's just how the RNGs be like that. Still haven't found the source of, like, the super cockroach head crabs. Still a little bit worried about that. Oh god, what if they get on Little Jack? What if we, like, get back there and it's just everybody has been mind taken? Morpheus up in here. I can only imagine the disgusting state of this ladder. Like, just the squishing. So I was gonna break out more trivia, but I think we are here for the Upper City.
Wait, Vice.
They just like pulls a shiv. You know. Marco, you followed us. What's wrong?
Vice, don't go, please. My mother and father were both killed by Valiant soldiers while they were trying to escape from the city. There's no way out. Trying to get through the Grand Fortress is impossible. No one has ever escaped from Valor. You're gonna die this time. I just know it.
Your parents. I'm sorry to hear that, Marco. But I have to go. I don't have a choice, and every time I hear the word impossible, it makes me want to prove everyone wrong. A long time ago, a handful of sailors took a small boat out into uncharted skies. They had no idea what they would find. Monsters, a maelstrom, the end of the world? It was because these sailors challenged the unknown that new lands were discovered. If we challenge ourselves and never give up, our own horizons will broaden in our hearts, in our minds. I need to push myself every day. I have to know what I can accomplish. I never give up. So far, nothing has ever stopped me.
But Vice,
Don't worry about me. I believe that we'll make it out. I'll find a way. That's what keeps me going. I'm going to prove that it's not impossible to escape. Impossible is just a word to let people feel good about themselves when they quit. Dropping bars.
Vice, do you think I could ever be a sailor? If I could ever sail the skies?
Uh-huh.
Of course. You got what it takes. I'll be waiting for you out there. You can take him with you now. Like, send him, it's like, go catch up with Captain Dine and the rest of them. You know? No, stay here in filth, young child. Lord Galcian brings good news, Your Majesty.
Indeed I do, Your Highness. I'm sure you will be pleased. As you have requested, my forces have captured a Sylvite,
Ruler of the Valuan Empire, Empress Theodora the First. Long may she scowl, looking kind of Queen of Hearts like. Oh man, they didn't need to animate the ruff of her collar, like ominously blowing in the breeze, but they did, and I'm here for it.
Ah, excellent work, Galcian. You have yet to fail. So this is what a Sylvite looks like? Such a beautiful girl. Her clothes are interesting. A nice specimen. Today we have taken another step closer to our main objective. Soon the Valuan Empire shall rule the world.
Athena's still not here for it.
You seem sad, young one. Why do you not rejoice with us? You shall witness our finest hour. You have the knowledge that we seek. You can assist us. All who oppose us shall fall. Their islands will be reduced to ash and dust. Anyone who stands in our way will be destroyed. And you, young one, shall help us.
Prince of Valua, Enrique. Dashing Hispanic? Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
Mother, ruling the world by force is not something that I'm sure I approve of. An empire that does not listen to the plight of its people is destined to fall. Enrique, you still have much to learn. You cannot walk the path of an emperor and concern yourself with the petty worries of the, quote, people, unquote. But mother... Now, Enrique, I am building an empire for you. Since you shall inherit the throne when I pass on, you should pay more attention. Well then, young lady, I know that there are 6 moon crystals, that they have been scattered all over the world. I also know that he who controls the moon crystals controls weapons of mass destruction. I believe your people refer to them as Gigas.
Did they suddenly animate a mustache on her? Am I... Hang on. Am I seeing that, or are you seeing that? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fetching. I'm all right with it. I'm just surprised. She got some dark lipstick going. Okay, Tim confirms she has grown a mustache. She is the manliest empress. Yeah, all right. She's pulling off that waist tie. 240 King, also welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Look, Theodora, she doesn't have a huge amount of screen time, but there's a reason she's in charge. You think anybody else could run, the comedy show that is Valua? They got DeLoco on payroll. You need to keep a tight leash. When the Gigas are ours, we shall rule the world. Now, young lady, you will tell me where to find the moon crystals?
I will die before I tell you.
The defiant eyes, gosh, snappy, right there with it. What did you say?
You do not understand how powerful the Gigas really are. The Gigas were great weapons of destruction built by the old world. They're more powerful than you can imagine.
Fina, you're not dissuading her. There we go. And that is precisely why Valua must obtain these weapons. Since we are the most powerful empire, we should have full control over them. And once we have them, we shall rule the world.
No! Humans must never control the moon crystals and the Gigas ever again. Power-hungry dictators like you are the reason humans must never control them.
You dare insult me! The Empress of the Great Valuan Empire! In my own palace! In front of the heir apparent, in front of her son, her chief admiral, her guards. Kill her! Kill her! Kill the little wench! Off with her head! Theodora says this no fewer than 3 times a week. Mother, think about what you're saying. You cannot kill her. She's done nothing wrong. You saying that this girl is innocent, Enrique? Even after she insulted me so. Kill her! Kill her now!
Please, you must believe me. The power of the Gigas is not to be underestimated.
Silence, wench. You shall pay for your insolence. With the staff? Dude, with the staff? Like... Galcian up here like, was that necessary? Can I go? Lord Galcian, I bring urgent news. Someone has broken into the Colosseum and freed the Blue Robes. What? I am on my way. Take the girl to the ship and bring her to the Grand Fortress immediately. Yes, Lord Galcian. Your Majesty, I request permission to deploy the Armada. I will take the girl with me and she will guide me to the moon crystals. Very well then. Use the power of the Armada and bring the crystals to me. Of course, Your Majesty. However, I have but one humble request. I would like to request that a new addition be made to our highest ranking officers. Because between you and me, I know Alfonso's like your cousin or something, but wow. I would like to recommend my Vice Captain Ramirez for the position. Do as you wish. In return, I want you to give me your word that you will bring me those crystals.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Okay, they're the one voice acted line he has where he is apparently like much more of a tenor than I'm doing, but it's too late now. As you wish, Your Majesty. You heard the Admiral. Get up. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have hit her on the back of the head with a pole arm. You dink.
Ramirez.
Hey, yo, Galson looking out for his boyfriend, and I respect that. I'm don't get me wrong. Ramirez is cute as heck. I'm there for it. Normally, I don't approve of like workplace romances, but you know, the Armada obviously has larger staffing issues than that. They let Alfonso drive a ship, or at least stand on the bridge. Oh, this must be where the rich people live. Hi. This is Valuous Upper City. Only those of wealthy stature or born of noble blood live here, of course. It's much harder life in the Upper City than you think. There are so many plays, so many parties. I'm a very busy person. What a beautiful, beautiful place. We got a nice little outdoor cafe. We got this going on here. God, that teacup is the size of her head. The bathtub in my house is made out of gold, pure gold, of course. But something's still missing. I know. I'll have my toilet made out of pure silver. And again, I like, we're again looking across the bay, the framing shots from the previous episode, the palace right in the center. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. This is the train station. Cool. We got this Saint Germain looking fella off to the left. We're gonna check out really quick. And then we have an exciting job, a train job. Rune Soldier Dan, yo, welcome. You have a Twitch account. And you have great taste in streams, if I do say so myself. Oh, are you a nobleman? You'll have to excuse me, but which family are you from? My monocle, you see, has very high standards. Okay. I would love to, I'm a relative of Admiral Alfonso, and then throw this guy onto a train track just to get Alfonso in trouble. A poor but noble family. There are no poor noble families in Valua. That ain't how it works. But we fly in the flag. All right, Blue Rogues represent. I'm from the Dine family. The Dine family, you say? I don't seem to recall any noble families of such a name. Well, just looking at you, I can tell that you come from a noble military family. I shall try to remember that name. Yeah, go spreading it around. Implicate yourself with the breakout from the arena. Nope, nothing needs stealing up there. These are some nice benches. No, I appreciate a walkable city, right? It counts for, and they got mass transit. I mean, I'm sure Valua is all bad, but I'm not sure Valua is all bad.
Wow. Vice, that huge vehicle over there must be the rail car.
I think you're right, Aika. Looks like you can only ride on those rails. I guess it would be hard to steal.
Let me get a closer look. Fina! What are you talking about? I thought Fina was supposed to be at the palace. Well, that's what I thought, but it looks like that the rail car is going to the Grand Fortress. If she gets taken to the fortress, we'll never be able to get her out. We have to move, now!
In this week's edition of set pieces that go so much harder than they need to.
That sounds like the engines are starting. We'll never get down there in time. Ice, what should we do?
We've got to jump onto the roof.
What? Isn't there a plan B?
Come on, Aika.
This shouldn't be too tough.
We appreciate that Swirly Eyes Aika gets to participate in the slapstick. A moving train dungeon. Lord Galcian, we just received a message from Central Station in Upper City. They've spotted some air pirates snooping around the rail cars. We didn't do nothing, though, because... What? And the air pirates who escaped the execution, are they still free? Yes, Lord Galcian, my humblest apologies. It matters not. I'll summon the city guards and sweep all the rail cars. We'll find them. That won't be necessary. We know where they're heading. They're going to try to rescue the girl. What's the status of the Grand Fortress gates? Currently open, sire. They aren't scheduled to close for a while. Close the gates immediately. Place all ships in the bay on full alert. Dispatch the Imperial rail car immediately. I shall deal with these pirates myself. Yes, Lord Galcian. Hey, yo, yeah, female air pirates? There is, we haven't, it's gonna be a while till we meet Clara, but, you know, this is a thing. Alright, now I get that we're the ones trespassing, but these rail guards are just walking on the roof. Like, we're doing it because we're committing crime. What's their excuse? Okay, that guy was guarding. That's why that did very, very little. Our perennial question, of course, in combat: how about some fire, Scarecrow?
Back off! Alpha Star!
Donk. Yeah, still, like, the counterattack system is so satisfying. Like, little bit, just a little cherry on top. Well, just little extra damage. They can have little damage. It's fine. Cats can have some salami. Also, Dan, I recognize a transparent attempt to get me talking about like female pirates in history, and that is on my list of lecture points for downtime during episodes. This sequence, however, is pretty cool. Yo. When Galcian said he was dealing with this personally, he's like, "No, I'm gonna get up on the train roof. The coat's coming off. Check out my 7-foot-tall sword." Who's that, Vice? There's something about this guy. I'm not sure what it is, but I don't think we can take him. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, he looks really mad too. Aika, here's the plan: run. We have to get Fina before he catches us. Hey, yo, lore walking in the background, Admiral Galcian is going to chase us up this train. If he catches you, it loads his boss fight. It is the exact same fight, just a different location, that you fight against Galcian at the end of the game. Needless to say, he will beat you like a drum. I do not believe that there is any... Well, okay, I guess if someone was like, did 50 hours of grinding in like the South Channel Straits before coming to Balua, you might conceivably have the level to where you could fight Galcian on the train. I've obviously never tried that. I don't know of anyone who has, at least not that I've ever seen. So I'm not sure if this is like a Chrono Trigger, you're able to kill Lavos much earlier than expected sort of deal. Oh, yeah, good. Woo! Right. Coin flip, he got the wrong guy. But I do kind of wonder about that. Because I've not heard that there are like alternate endings or anything, and that would definitely be that. Yeah, that would, that would be my guess. That even if you somehow managed to beat him, it would be like, oh, okay. It would just like maybe load to the next segment of escaping. But as it stands, he makes progress. He will catch you. Fortunately, he doesn't advance while we are in fights with the train guards. But no, you got to move. Because Galcian doesn't hurry for anybody, but that's because he don't have to. Speaking of hurry.
Here goes.
Back off! Alpha Storm!
If you don't mind throwing money at a problem, spell boxes are a great solution to all random encounters. I kind of just like the sinister and foreboding nature. Galson's like, you know, we're on a train, right? It's going to our fortress. You can't get off. I'll catch you. Like, all right, run. Oh, I love that shot.
Vice!
Who are you?
Sorry we took so long, Fina. We're here to get you out.
Insolent pest, you'll have to get past us first. Bring it on. Oh, they get the boss music. I seem to recall these guys are just kind of they're more tedious than difficult because they like to shield and heal each other. So let's just be mean and give them 2 spell boxes. Oh, what is this Stargate SG-1 stuff? Little laser staves, little spears, shoot plasma bolts. We're adding plagiarism to valueless crimes.
Here goes.
Back off! Alpha Storm!
Love the 100% agree. Love the MC outfits. Fina is adorable but still demure. Vice is that prick. He turns the music back like we're playing the heroic music. And he just like lifts the needle off the record like no. And we are gonna keep putting out AoE damage here, not just because they can both heal each other. They also have counterattack stance, which will just give them a free boosted counterattack if you hit it. It's you meant stabbed him in the kidney. Oh. You mentioned the the character outfits. Like they work in this setting, and it kind of feels like they shouldn't. They should be silly. Aika's Pippi Longstockings look should be like really silly. It fits, and Exhibit A for that is, if anyone has ever played Valkyria Chronicles, I think for the PC specifically, I could be wrong, it could be, I'm not sure if it's a console version as well, Vice and Ica. Oh, Oh, I'm gonna kill him. Okay, fine, guy. I'll use a set. I'll heal myself too. We'll be here all week. Another hit from the pirate box. I wonder if I have to just charge up for a Pirate's Wrath and try and take it down one.
You go.
Well, anyway, there is a very large cast of mostly optional. Oh. I'm not sure what the solution to this is. Okay, we're gonna buff and we're gonna charge up for Pirate's Wrath. Fine. They want to do us that way. That's how we do. Ica should be able to buff Vice, and with his focus, it'll be up to 2, and it'll be back up to 3. It'll be 7. This should be enough. Anyway, but yeah, for Valkyria Chronicles, there are of your optional soldiers you can recruit. Vice and Ica are guest star party members. Just Vice and Gobad and Ica, I forget her canonical last name. They just joined the Galleon militia at some point, and it's a studio thing. All right, it's just a cross promotion thing. And they are not dressed in their Sky Pirate uniforms. They're wearing the same outfits as every other member of the militia, and it's so jarring to see them out of uniform, out of their air pirate uniforms when they're just dressed like regular soldiers. It's like this feels wrong. Okay, that guy defended, so he didn't die. Just, come on, just one more round. Okay, that guy didn't heal.
Let's try this.
Did that do it? Yes. Okay. Scout and assault trooper. Yep. Ica's a scout. Vice is a shock trooper, and they're good. Like, on the standards of the game, they're some of the better choices you can recruit for the stats for what they bring to those classes. It's just like, it's super weird that, like, oh yeah, no, we have this as a side game. Oh, and actually, Fina, you're much less likely to see her. She is one of the alternate medics that can get called out if members of your team get down. She's like, if you need 3 medics on the field, she's one of the ones that can show up as well, which I found to be charming. A whole bunch of free magic droplets. Cool. Gonna have to remember to buy some more spell boxes when we get back to town, because, geez, had to grind those boys down.
I'm so glad you're safe, Fina. We were worried about you.
Also, side note, the fact that Ica is just as into rescuing Fina and working with Fina as Vice is just, like, again, so rare for this generation of storytelling that the ladies have a strong rapport together. I love it.
Vice? Ica? How did you... Why?
Why do you think? We're here to save you.
You mean you did all this just for me? Fina, we're friends. We weren't gonna let them take you from us. Thank you both so much. Honestly, I was so scared. I was all alone. I was afraid that they were gonna hurt me.
Well, and one guy did club me unconscious.
Thank you. I'm so grateful.
God, she's got puppy dog eyes. It's not fair. Like, okay, we were already rescued her. Everything's okay now, Fina. Now let's get out of here. Fortunately, the other guy was like at least 30 feet behind us before that boss fight. Oh, he's closer now.
I can't allow that.
What? He found us in a straight line in an interior environment.
I'm Galcian, Lord of the Imperial Armada. You have caused us a great deal of trouble, boy. What is your name?
I'm Vice, the Blue Rogues. I just thought you were the guy that cleaned the rail cars.
So you are the one who made a fool out of Alfonso. Don't get me wrong. Big fan. That girl is worth nothing to you air pirates. Hand her over to me. I guarantee that your lives, as well as that of the girl, will be spared. Is it a deal?
I mean... never. I don't know what you want with her. But you're Valuance. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Do you honestly think that after attacking the Valuan Armada, you'll be able to fly the skies freely?
We're air pirates. We don't need your permission for anything. We see something we want, we take it.
That's very disappointing. I'm afraid you leave me no choice. I must destroy you.
The Little Jack.
Hey, yo!
Bye!
Oh, I love this game. Drachma flipping him off with a big metal hand.
You were late, Vice. We decided to come get you, and from the looks of it, we were just in time. Fina, are you all right?
Yes, thank you very much.
Look, there we go. She did the voice acting that time.
I'm very grateful that you've gone through so much trouble to rescue me. Relax, Fina. We're all okay right now. Save the mushy stuff for later.
She's right. We can only be thankful after we've gotten out of Iowa.
Captain Emergency, they're closing the gates. Yeah, that's a problem.
If the gate closes, we're all dead.
They're under attack. Valuan ships dead ahead. They're blocking the entrance.
We've got to act fast. We need to take out that blockade. Looks like I'm going to be able to test out the harpoon cannon earlier than I thought. All hands to battle station.
Drachma has joined the party. Again.
We got a warning about you, air pirates, from the Coliseum guards. You're not getting through here.
Uh, 15 spirits. Okay, yeah, so the Little Jack now has a special move. It has a giant pointy bowsprit, which has been attached to it. And that's got to be good for us. And C is an opportunity. It's 7. We'll have an extra 7 in the next round. We are going to focus and we're going to defend. They have sub-cannons. Yeah, okay, so Yeah, that's the deal, is that sub-cannons fire for multiple rounds. You want to land main cannon shots with sub-cannon shots as a broadside, which amplifies the damage of both. It can get pretty bad. Fortunately, we're defending in the yellow, so we... Okay, alright, only 500. I was jinxing myself. I was like, we should probably be able to dodge the big hit. Fortunately, we dodged immediately after they shot us for a third time.
Hoy! The harpoon cannon takes a lot of spirit points to fire. Also, you can only fire it when the target is in the right place. So attack the enemy with your normal cannons and build up your spirit. When the time's right, unleash the harpoon cannon.
Yeah, we know. I love the ship combat. It was one of my favorite parts of the game on a previous playthrough. I will say there are some later segments where some of the ship combat, some of the boss battleship fights are a little much, or a little long, or they're a little bit back to back. That said, I still do. I enjoy it a lot. It's such a unique thing that Skies has that you just don't get in most other games. Also, they're scratching the paint. Let's try ours.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo! Bye. Oh, free repair kit. I appreciate that. Yeah, we might be able to kill the Arachnum, the Arc Whale, with that thing.
Looks like that was the last. Now we just need to get through that gate.
Ice, it's closing! Hurry!
Come on, little Jack.
Everybody brace yourselves. DJ, play us to the victory screen.
Woohoo! We did it!
Alright, I knew you could do advice. You're the greatest.
Okay, now you can do the secret hand slap. You got us through this by the skin of our teeth. You had me worried for a second there. We can finally say goodbye to Valua. They definitely won't hold a grudge for this one.
Alright, let's go back home to Pirate Isle.
It's still on the train. just waiting for like a service vehicle to come out and pick him up. He's like, well, I'm gonna kill some children after this. I don't know about you all.
Vice? Ica? Captain Drachma? I just wanted to tell you how much I...
Don't worry about it. The Valuans went through a lot of trouble to capture you. Just like making them mad.
Ice is just kidding, Fina. You're our friend now. But while we were there, I did want to grab some more loot.
Ica, you wanted to stay in Valua? We barely made it out of there.
Hey, it's an air pirate's duty to liberate any treasure that can help the need.
Yeah, the only stuff we stole in Valua was from the downtrodden urban poor in Lower City, so... Whoops. Fina, there's something I want to ask you. What is this mission that you're on? What are you looking for, and why is the Valuan Empire after you? We might be able to help. Well,
All right, I'll tell you.
Yeah, info dump. Bring the plot.
I'm a Sylphite, a descendant of the Silver Civilization. Silver Civilization? Hundreds of generations ago, the world's population was divided into 6 civilizations. One existed under each of the moons in the sky: green, red, blue, purple, yellow, and silver. Each civilization harnessed the power of its moon by learning how to use moonstones as a source of energy. The entire world went through a technological revolution, but technology advanced faster than the people wielding it. The leaders of each of the civilizations became corrupt, and their ambition led them to war. They used their technology to create weapons. These weapons were called Gigas. They were gigantic living weapons that were each capable of destroying whole islands. I've heard about these Gigas before. There's a giant and a dragon, but I thought those were all tales parents told their children. I never thought they were real. Oh, Aika, they are very real. When the ancient civilizations went to war, they unleashed the Gigas on each other. So many people died. Then something happened. The rains of destruction fell. No one knows exactly what caused it. Moonstones fell from each of the moons. They fell for what seemed like an eternity. Thousands of stones fell at a time, like a rainstorm.
Yo, this is some orbital bombardment.
It was almost as if the moons wanted to make sure that their powers would never be misused again. Millions died in the rains. The stones battered the lands and leveled the cities. All of the ancient civilizations were destroyed. Only a few survivors remained. But even if the rains of destruction never happened, the Gigas would have destroyed the world anyway. Now there are people who are trying to reawaken the Gigas.
You mean the Valuan Empire?
Yes, but to command the Gigas, it is necessary to find the moon crystals. A moon crystal is a highly concentrated form of moonstone. The original moon crystals used to control the Gigas are scattered throughout the world. Valu is searching for those crystals so they can reawaken the Gigas. And that's why the Valuan Empire kidnapped you, to find out where they were hidden. Yes, I was sent here to gather the crystals before the Valuans could find them, and put them somewhere where they can never be used again. Vice, Aika, I know I have caused you enough trouble, but I have another favor to ask of you. I would like you to go with me. Help me travel the world in search of the crystals. Please, without my ship, I can't do it, and if Valua gets the crystals, I don't even want to think about what would happen.
You had me at globe-trotting adventure to gather MacGuffins and save the world, babe. We're on. Leave everything to us. We'll go with you and find those crystals.
Yeah, Vice! I guess this is your chance to see what lies beyond the sunset.
You're right, Aika.
Thank you so much. If you two were to come with me, I would be so honored. Vice, what was that noise? Was that your stump?
Oh, here he come. Oh, Lord, he coming.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. You can come out now.
The Cupel! It knows and intones the names of all in a 30-meter radius.
What is that thing? Where'd it come from? It's been with me ever since I was a baby. It's from my homeland. It can change its shape, and it's usually shaped like a bracelet around my arm. Actually, that thing is kinda cute. What's its name? Its name is Cupel. Come, Cupel, say hello to everyone. Oh, it's so cute. I'm very pleased to meet you, Cupel.
Well, Athena, we got a long journey ahead of us. We'll do our best to help you get to Christmas.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you're helping me. Now, the only problem left is Captain Dine. I wonder if he'll let us go.
What are you worried about? Even if he does say no, we'll just go anyway. That's mutiny, son. All right. Once we're finished getting everything ready, we'll leave from the underground port. Fina has joined your party. All right. This is Silver Moon and a Silver Moonstone. We now control the power of life and death. This is ideal time. Oh, there's a moonfish around here. That's going to be bugging me. You know what? We'll start with that next time. This is a great place to end because this is right about at the our time block. The Cupel is absolutely terrifying. It is a shape-shifting nanotechnology weapon that is what Fina uses instead of like a sword or a giant boomerang. Where's that fish? I can hear it. Ah, gotcha. So she has her cute little adorable childhood pet companion floating around that she just points out people in combat and it flies over, turns into a bladed weapon like it's the T-1000, right, from Judgment Day, and just slashes people up, and it's like the cutest thing in the world. It's like, oh, this is terrifying, and Fina's into it. He also features very prevalently in a lot of her super moves. Speaking of which, we do get Fina at level 1. She is behind the 8 ball. She'll level up pretty quickly, but she's definitely going to need to be in the party for that. And as a welcome to the war, we're going to get her first couple of super moves unlocked: Lunar Blessing and Lunar Glyph. We'll be checking out combat with Fina the next time. We have officially finished the prologue. All of that is just the introduction. We now have a quest. We have an airship. We have a giant cannon capable of sinking a battle cruiser with one shot. Starting next week, we are going to be getting the band together and traveling the world in an epic chase to discover new lands, secure the MacGuffins ahead of the bad guys, and hopefully do a lot of piratical looting and daring do an adventure along the way. So thanks everyone for joining. That is where we're calling it for the evening. Again, this is the Corundum Cat wishing you fair seas and following tides, or something like that. Anyway, smooth sailing. Thank you for joining, and I will catch you in the next one.